Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is a very familiar face, Jason Barber with our Superior Productions Department. Jason, you've been a busy guy. You got a lot going on. I know our calendar is full for all these auctions that we have for production sales, but let's start off. Let's talk about the smart auctions that are coming up and the Leachman one more particular.
Sure, the Leachman auction is closing today on smart auctions at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. It's about 120 stabilizer bulls. For those that aren't familiar with Leachman Cattle Company, they're one of the largest seed stock producers in North America. They also raise stabilizer bulls, which is a composite, and that's primarily what they're known for, but they're also known for thinking outside the box and really being good promoters, but they're also known for the profit index, and that takes into account fertility, growth, carcass, and feed efficiency, so that's real world traits that they incorporate in and try to predict how profitable a bull will be. But it's their first auction on Smart Auctions. It closes today, and it's the same set of bulls they'll be selling a month from now in their big 400-head bull sale up there at Fort Collins, Colorado. So here's an opportunity to go in and get some bulls a little bit earlier and probably get them at a more reasonable price.
I know I spoke with Lee Leachman when we were in Denver in January, and he was just talking about their herd and their genetics and how progressive they have been over the years and everything that they have been doing. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, they really are, on top of the profit index just being stabilizer. I mean, that's a non-traditional breed, and they've got as good of a following as anybody in the United States. And if you go to their March sale, you'll see one of the best crowds anywhere, and people pay a lot of money for those bulls. And they're obviously working, and they have a lot of repeat customers. On top of that, I also want to say that Leachman, they also help their customers market calves on Superior because they participate in our Superior Progressive Genetics program.
I know they were there in the auction room, like I said, and they were talking to all their customers that they were there. They were seeing their calves sell on the sale, and it's just a full circle when you see those guys who are there to sell their calves, but they buy bulls at these auctions. But let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about the smart auctions. It's something that Superior kind of just rolled out, and people are really taking note of it and participating in it.
So smart auctions, it's a timed auction platform, and it closes out racehorse style, but it's partnered with Superior, which really means it's got a seed stock backbone to it. You go on to our sale calendar at superiorlivestock.com, you're going to see a lot of smart auctions on there, and they're mixed in there with all of our regular production sales. When we talk about a timed auction, this Leachman sale today, it's not a sale that's going to be broadcast on television. All the bidding is going to be done online, so people can go to superiorlivestock.com and find this sale, and they register and they bid on there. It's safe and secure. Everyone's identity is verified with a debit or credit card. People have the option to pay with a credit card once they purchase something, but we also invoice the next day here from Superior Livestock. So it's secure. Once it starts closing at 4 p.m. today, people are able to place a bid, and if someone bids on a bull during that period, then it sets the shot clock to 5 minutes, and it just goes until it's over. Typically, that type of auction lasts 15 minutes to 2 hours. One great thing about smart auctions is once you place a bid, you get a text message. Once you're outbid, you also get a text message. So it doesn't make you have to stay there and be glued to your computer for 2 hours while it closes.
Kind of like an eBay. I always love things like that. If you guys have any questions about Leachman Smart Auction, great genetics, great bulls, go ahead and give Superior a call at 800-422-2117 or visit us online at superiorlivestock.com. When we come back to very special guests, don't go anywhere.